There is no limit to inquisitive mind and perfection of knowledge. The Infinite Science program focuses on the latest scientific achievements, new developments and unique discoveries by Kazakh scientists. Infinite Science is an opportunity to see the future of science.
In 2014, American scientists created the first semi-synthetic organism capable of growth and self-reproduction. The unique DNA of this bacterium, aside from adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine, also has an artificial pair of X and Y nucleotides. Hello, my name is Irkebulan Bekmuhanbet, and you're watching Infinite Science. In today's program, what is a microbiome and how does its study contribute to efforts of improving human health? New ways to clean soil contaminated by oil. Know in order to preserve. The study of the fauna of Kazakhstan. Talks about the beginning of an era of personalized medicine can be heard more often. This is happening at the backdrop of scientifically proven facts that the health of each person is just as unique as their personality. Today, this field of science is developing at a rapid pace with more and more innovative approaches and developments. The second International Science Conference on Personalized Medicine and Global Health was held at the Nazarbayev University. Among its participants were the leading experts from science and research centers and universities from across the world. With the study of genetic variation and unique properties of human genes, genome medicine can develop a targeted therapy, the proper dosage for a particular patient, and a specific treatment plan. Aside from approaches that have already become more traditional, new research breakthroughs are also being made in personalized medicine. One of such prospective research paths is the study of the influence of microbiome on human health. Microbiome is the aggregate population of microorganisms living in our body.
And now we're in the second phase, where we're studying what the microbes are doing, what their biological properties are, what their functions are, what are they doing in our bodies. And the idea is that NIH wants to build a foundation for this new field so we can then support many other research activities from this foundation.
Microbiome plays an important role in the physiological processes of our body. That is why it is often called the second genome. However, its main difference is that it can be controlled. A group of Kazakhstani scientists is engaged in this particular research. We are moving in the direction where world medicine has been moving in the last 2 years by actively implementing so-called transplant techniques, which is transplantation of microorganisms from healthy people to people with particular diseases. These are usually serious diseases that, as a rule, are considered incurable. With the knowledge of the genome and microbiome characteristics of a specific person, it will be possible to implement prophylactic treatment and develop drugs that would make therapy even more effective and safe. During extraction, processing and transport of oil, some of it often leaks out. Usually it is soil that is primarily affected by this. Oil contamination causes structural changes of the soil and has a toxic effect. Today, microbiology is helping to rehabilitate some of the contaminated territories. Today, strains of bacteria which oxidize oil are actively used to clean the soil. This method of decontamination is considered to be the most promising. Kazakhstani scientists at the Institute of Microbiology and Virology have made their own strides in this field of research. They have developed a biodrug on the basis of native bacterial strains. Bacterial strains obtained from local soil samples exhibit greater activity in comparison to others because they're better adapted to the climate, specificities of the soil, and the nature of oil contamination. This means that effectiveness of this treatment product is increasing. By the way, scientists do not just use one strain, but a number of them. A group of 3 bacterial strains can completely rehabilitate the soil, even in case of grave contamination, in just a month and a half. At this, the purification rate reaches 95%. Alternatives developed abroad can show such results only after 8 months.
1 грамм препаратта миллиард клетка бар. Осы клеткалар өзінің
1 gram of this product has about 1 billion cells. All of them participate in the oxidizing process. Bacteria break down complex chains in the oil and neutralize its toxicity. This new treatment product is already being used in one of the oil extraction sites in the Mangistau region. Here, 70 hectares of land are being cleaned of oil. The volume of contaminated soil is 270,000 tons. In order to restore the natural composition of the soil, the product is introduced into the soil together with the fertilizers. Thus, these lands can once again be used in the agricultural process in a minimal amount of time. We conducted tests in the Atara region and proved that the condition of the soil improves to such an extent that already in 1 year, fodder grass can be cultivated there. Today, specialists are ready to clean 200,000 hectares annually. Research in this field continues. The next goal of microbiologists is to create an agent for cleaning water contaminated by oil. Nature is a unique system. All of its elements are so interconnected that disruption in one link immediately affects the entire chain. In order to maintain the delicate balance, human beings who are also part of nature need to know more about their own environment. From an early age, Altai Zhatkanbayev began learning about the natural world around him. Having been born in a family of biologists, he spent a lot of time in expeditions with his parents. The puzzle pieces of my life have come together, and so it happened that after finishing high school, I immediately chose the faculty of biology. And after the first 2 years, I chose zoology as my specialization. After completing university studies, Altai ended up at the Institute of Zoology. He has been working here for over 30 years. Currently, he's studying endangered animals living on the territory of the southern Balkhash. His list of animals studied includes the Saksaul desert jay, the Saker falcon, the Central Asian tortoise, the Saiga antelope, and the black-tailed gazelle. Together with his colleagues, he's trying to understand what is causing the reduction of the population of these rare animals. On the basis of our conducted research, we're going to develop concrete recommendations how to promote the preservation of those animals that we're currently studying. Fieldwork, or the study of animals in their natural environment, occupies the majority of research. And if before this entailed simple observation, today scientists are using innovative equipment. For example, with the aid of loggers, special temperature trackers, unique data on the hatching temperature regime of Saker falcons was obtained. At first glance, in zoology and ornithology, we're probably not solving global issues. But these are bits of new knowledge which contribute to the common treasury of knowledge of humanity about nature, wildlife, and animals that cohabit our planet. Altai Zhatkanbayev notes that in order to know what to preserve and how to do it, more of this type of research has to be conducted. And usually this work is done not for the money, but out of love and a sense of duty towards nature. The use of renewable sources of energy is our compensation to nature for the consequences of the ruthless use of fossil fuels. These type of energy sources are a necessity which is dictated by the modern realities. However, we have to admit that renewable energy sources are not yet as efficient as the traditional ones. In our next program, we will tell you all about how Kazakhstani physicists are attempting to make the use of solar energy more efficient. Discover infinite science with us. Until next time.